in a sea of the dying and shameless, a sea of the aimless. I don't wanna be one of the nameless. I'ma wake up with the mindset that one day I'm gonna make it. And I don't think I'll be fine if I don't break my limitations. Don't try to stop me, I exist to write my own story. I'll make a decision if I want some peace or if I want the glory. Yeah, don't want a life that is complacent or possibly boring. I just want a life that is worth every day exploring. My whole life I just wanted someone who would notice me. My whole life I just wanted to be somebody to be. Yeah, I just wanna be great. 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 Yeah, I just wanna be great.
What up? What's going on, Road Dog?
Same old, same old. And just for everybody to know, just in case you don't know, if you like that song, that's Nepix, and you can find them on iHeartRadio.
Yeah, right. What up?
I added their station, and it is freaking awesome.
Yeah, let's let a few people get in here. Happy Valentine's Day, everybody.
Definitely happy Valentine's to all the ladies and men. Treat your ladies right.
Right. This is the Road and Toe Show, episode 16, Valentine's Day special. I am Toe for Life. My host, Road Dogs Media. Our co-host for tonight, American Justice of Texas, and Big Man Audits. Welcome in, y'all.
What up?
How's everybody doing tonight? How was everybody's Valentine's Day so far? And we got some people down in the basement here, so here we go. You're up. And another one.
I'm sitting there. Hey, y'all need to clean the fucking basement up, man. It's nasty.
That's because Big Man was in there. He probably ate all the tacos too, knowing him.
Right?
There's shit all over the floor, man. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm sitting there.
Heather,
appreciate it, Tommy.
Yeah, Heather,
you got a step. You got a steps loose too. I just want to let you know, man. I almost busted my ass. Just saying.
Yeah. We ain't got no insurance, bro, so don't fall.
Oh shit! Yeah, I'm leaving.
Those sour snakes over there. Big Man left them in the corner.
Right.
Urinal cakes. You got to watch the slippery
I don't
urinal cakes.
I don't
on
do
steps.
snakes.
I can't hear you, man. It's loud.
Yeah, I don't know why you can't hear us.
I think he's doing a pickup, and there's a lot of background noise.
Oh yeah, well, whatever.
That statement didn't make a damn lick of sense, there, Big Man. I can't hear you. It's too loud. What the fuck are you talking
All
about?
I can hear is some mumbles. Mumble, 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 mumble.
I can't hear you. It's too loud. I'm just saying. That shit was funny as hell. I don't know. I don't care who you are. That was funny.
This ain't pick on Big Man show.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it is. Why?
You sure? Damn it, I'm leaving then. Fuck.
Big Man, anytime I'm around, it's pick on Big Man show.
Yeah, I'm leaving. Fuck that.
Fuck you, Rhodes.
So, how, as I was saying, when I brought Jeff and Heather Holt in, how's everybody's Valentine's Day going?
Good. It's just another day.
Just another day. Just another day. I get it. That's how I feel. But, whatever.
In the words of 007, same shit, different day.
Right?
Right.
Okay. So we got a couple topics. I know everybody up here, we've already had a discussion backstage about it. So we got a couple of topics tonight that we want to run by. One of them is a story out of where is that, Cleveland, Heather?
No. The story I sent you is from where I live. Cleveland, I'm down here with my mom. Where I live is up there in Marshall County.
Okay, Marshall County, Tennessee. So
Yeah.
that's going to be our first one. And then our second one will be about police pushing people back that are filming them and using the expression that everybody out here, I'm sure, has heard, and that is for officer safety. And we'll have a couple. We'll have a couple
Do
videos
that, do that again.
for officer safety. You want to put
He
that on your
does that.
screen deck?
Hell yeah.
He does that
damn,
too
that's
well,
just
don't he?
funny. Yeah, yeah. It sounded a little sweet, to be honest with you. I'm just saying.
Right.
You sure you don't have a sugar in your tank, Toe?
I got a lot of sugar in my coffee, but I don't know about my
Oh, okay.
tank.
Not in your tank. All right, I got you, man.
All right. And then we'll play a couple videos of a couple different auditors and cop watchers being pushed back. We'll end up playing a Chuck Bronson. We'll end up playing a M Star Media, and we'll probably play a couple clips out of NC Tyrant Hunter where a guy told him to get off his grass, which is a pretty good one.
Hey, pull my avatar up on the big screen just for a second.
Oh, because how?
Oh, you think you run this show or something, there, big man? What the fuck? You be demanding shit. Who you think you are, man?
That's for you,
Big
Howell
man.
County.
Big man always on top.
God, well. Yeah, right.
Laptop audits.
He's got some damn clout. Big man got clout. He said, "Put it up there now," and you did it. Hell yeah, you go, big man.
Where's that coming from?
I want pool like that.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Anyways,
get as big as big man and threaten to sit on him. You'll have it.
Well,
Hey,
Yes.
evidently y'all
Hey,
ain't seen
hey.
me.
hey, Road Dog. Remember that one
Yes,
Aztec
big man.
ninja dude? I unblocked him and he's down there talking shit.
Oh Lord.
yeah. Anyways, so Road Dog, that video for Heather is in the suggestions. I don't know if you knew that.
I did.
Yeah, but
I've
she
got
said
the one. Heather, which one would you like to play? The one from Channel 5 News?
Yeah. And then we can go to the news report, the article. And let me set it up and let everybody know what we're going to be watching.
Go ahead.
All right. I went to Franklin High School in Williamson County, and a lot of us moved out of the county because it's the richest county in Tennessee, and you just can't live there unless you got money. So, me and my husband, we moved out to Marshall County and stuff. Well, we ran into a lot of people that we went to high school with. Well, this guy and his sister, William Jeanette and Nelda Jeanette, I went to school with her. I was with him for about 6 months before he got out of school. Hadn't heard from him years. And then all of a sudden there's a news article that he died. Okay. A year later, another news article come out. He died in jail, killed by the police. He had been arrested for he was drunk, so he got public intoxication and disorderly conduct and shit like that. 2 days after he was arrested, he died. Well, they're claiming he was hallucinating, that he was banging his head on the wall, and they had to get him out and put him in that restraint chair. The day before, they put him in the restraint chair. Well, this day, you'll see on the video how he was acting, and y'all can make your own determination. But one of the officers, when he said, "I can't breathe," said, something along the lines of, "Well, you shouldn't be able to breathe, motherfucker."
Damn.
Y'all will see. Yeah. And they hid it. Okay. This happened around the same time. Whoa, echo.
Batting second.
Road dog that up.
This happened around the same time that George Floyd died, like within a week of each other.
Mm.
A year later, it came out that he died in jail, in police custody, at the hands of the police. They gave the daughters, and he had 5 kids, they gave the kids the runaround about what was going on. Finally, the autopsy came out, and it was saying that he had meth in his system and all of this stuff, but he didn't. And then it said homicide. They are in litigation right now because they're suing the county and the jail.
Yeah.
So what y'all are about to see, be prepared for your blood to boil.
So are we ready?
Go for it.
Ready.
I'm ready.
Ready, Freddy. Ready.
Evening. He told them.
Lost sound.
An exclusive News Channel 5 investigation is raising questions about the way William Jeanette died.
Our investigative reporter Ben Hall obtained exclusive video, and we do need to warn you, parts are disturbing.
Three Marshall County jailers called for police backup in May of last year after William Jeanette refused to get into a restraint chair.
Where are you?
When Lewisburg police officer Christopher Stallings runs into the room, Jeanette yells that corrections officers are trying to kill him.
Help me, they're killing me!
They quickly get Jeanette to the floor, where he will die minutes later.
It just breaks my heart because he was someone worth knowing, you know?
His daughter, Dominique Jeanette, says her 48-year-old father was terrified and desperately needed help.
And that's just something that really sticks with me, of how scared he must have been and how alone he must have felt.
Jail logs show Jeanette had been hallucinating and detoxing after being arrested 2 days earlier for resisting arrest, public intoxication, and indecent exposure. Officers had put him in a restraint chair the day before because he was hitting his head on the cell wall. But on May 6th, officers tried again. As you see on these jail cameras with no sound, things escalated quickly.
They should have been more aware. They should have been trained properly, and they weren't.
Dominique is suing Marshall County and the Lewisburg Police Department because of what happened after her father was on the ground.
Stay down, you stupid son of a...
With other officers now around him, Jeanette is face down on the floor in handcuffs.
Get up! Get up!
Despite his screams, officers put pressure on his back and then call for leg restraints.
Go get your leg restraints. Before you do anything else, get leg restraints.
Seconds later, Jeanette says for the first time that he can't breathe. Listen to what a female officer says back to him. Officers stay on his back and even bend his legs to his back until finally one officer says, "Be careful of suffocating him."
Hey, easy. Remember, it's fixation, guys. Got it. That's why I'm not on his lungs. Let him breathe.
Jeanette's last words are, "I'm good." But an officer with his knee on Jeanette's back talked back to him.
Oh, you ain't good. You gonna lay right there for a minute.
That's the exact opposite of what this generally accepted police training has taught officers to do for at least the last 25 years.
We showed the video to law professor and former police officer Seth Stoughton. He's co-written a book evaluating police uses of force.
When the handcuffs come on, they should have rotated the guy to the side.
He was disturbed by what he saw and said police departments have been trained since the mid-90s about the dangers of positional asphyxiation, suffocating someone by sitting on their back in what's called the prone position.
There's approximately a 3-minute and 43-second period after officers have applied handcuffs where they keep the individual in the prone position, and that's not acceptable.
Like, all that he wanted was help, and all that he got was hate. Like, it's not right.
Jeanette's daughters remember him as a father of 5 who drove a cement truck to support them. He'd been arrested before, but did not have a long rap sheet.
There were so many people that could have just said, this isn't right, and no one said that this wasn't right.
The autopsy lists the cause of death as acute combined drug intoxication with meth in his system. But it also listed asphyxia as a contributory cause of death and ruled it a homicide.
It just feels like my heart is constantly being ripped out of my chest. And there's no peace to that.
This family hopes other departments learned from what happened to their dad.
He's not there, like, to take me home anymore.
A grand jury looked at this case but decided not to bring criminal charges against the officers. We asked the sheriff and the attorney for the county for a comment, but they declined. Ben Hall, News Channel 5, investigates.
Thank you, Ben.
Wow.
That's a bullshit thing. I don't care how you frickin' spin it.
Sorry.
It's all right, Heather. Let's take a minute, y'all.
It's just that when it's someone you actually know, it hurts. Even though it'd been years, you look back and you're like, damn, I know that family. I went to school with them. My kids know their kids through, school and other friends that we know and stuff. It don't just affect the family. And to find out that they won't even investigate, won't charge, it's bullshit. And this is one of the reasons when I found Audit to Audit and then Lackluster and then all the auditors, I was like, yes, I finally found people who are fighting against shit like this. Y'all, I don't cry, so I'm sorry.
You're good.
Mm-hmm.
Don't be sorry.
Right.
Don't ever be sorry for crying about something so egregious.
Right.
I'm crying too.
Damn it, y'all.
And like I said, nobody heard about this. This was hidden. This was, I think, March 5th and March or May 5th, and it was within days of George Floyd. He died the same fucking way. But nobody heard about it. People shouldn't be dying for being drunk. People shouldn't be dying when they're serving sentence for something that's not hurt anybody else.
And something else Heather wanted to share. There is actually a still photo. Let me
His
bring
last
that up.
moment. This is right after his last moment. This is the last picture I saw of him. So, when people bootlick and say that the cops are good and they just do their job and for officer safety, why so many people have to be on one person? 2 people could have handled that. I mean,
Hey, one ass tech ninja, you're just mad because I'm trying to fight your lips off my cock.
At least got Heather to laugh and smile a little bit.
Yeah.
It ain't very hard for a big man to do that.
and just just to say something, the Aztec, and if you don't think people are passionate and their hearts ain't in the right place, I mean, you just seen it. You can't make that up. You can't make Heather up here in front of God and everybody crying. You can't make that shit up. So, like, have some compassion, dude. For real.
Well, here's kind of my thing on it. These people that are bootlickers that say the cops are good and everything else. Show me what good that they do. If you stop and think about it, majority of your crimes are not solved. Majority, unless you have money, clout, somebody something like that, it's kind of put on the back burner. They really don't give a shit.
No.
Big man, is that in your chat?
Aztec Ninja. I do produce a show called Big Smoke. If you'd like to come on it, I'd be more than happy to have you have a platform so you could talk your crap. Because I'm going to tell you right now, I have friends that have fallen into hard times, that have sat there and done coke. They have done amphetamines. Why did they do it? Because they were out working 2 to 3 jobs to support their family. That's why they did it. So for you to sit there and say, "Oh, I shouldn't feel bad for him," the only thing I have to say to you is fuck you.
And
I don't bring drama here. I don't bring drama here. But I'm going to tell you what. There's a lot of good people that do that in order to support their family.
And keep in mind, this was 2 days after he was arrested, so he was sober.
But like I said, Aztec, I do produce a show called Big Smoke. I'd be more than happy to have you on it.
Rhodes. That's one of Schrodinger's little followers, dude.
Oh, I know. I know exactly who he is. I've already got his name. So I've got his actual real name. That's the part he don't realize.
Hey, listen, hang on. Let me step in here because of the chats, okay? Listen, this is a drama-free thing.
Right. And that's why
007, 007. Hang on, big man. 007, you know how we roll, bro. And you're my dude, and we have fun in the chats, but don't feed into it. Don't call him names. It's drama free, man. We're bigger than that over here, and you know that. So let's not call him names. But just to let you know, Aztec, one life that a officer takes for no reason is one too many. So
yeah, how would you feel if that was your dad? How would you feel if that was your uncle?
You don't feel sorry and all that shit and about the cops, but one fucking life that they take that's unnecessary is one life too many. Doesn't matter where we rank in the fucking world, none of that. We're trying to do better. We're supposed to be better. The United States of America is supposed to be better. So I'm just saying. But don't call. Hang on real quick, bro. Let me get this off my chest real quick.
Sure.
So everybody in chat, don't call Aztec names, please. That's not what we do over here. He has a right to say what he wants, but I mean, when it gets to a point, I'll make sure that it goes away. But he has a right to say what he wants. I'm just trying to give him my point of view, but we're not gonna go there.
Yes, 007. I say you can.
What'd he say? I didn't even say it.
Can he call him an illiterate scumbus?
Yeah.
So Aztec, if you're interested in coming up on Big Smoke, if you are not a coward, which I believe you are, email me and I will get it set up. roaddogsmedia@gmail.com. Email me.
What's
we'll
up,
bring it up
M-Star?
there. That is where we do the debates. That is where you better bring your proof. That's where you better bring your facts. If you don't, go back and talk to your little buddy. This guy loves Panda. He'll find out he got his ass handed to him and moved on. So,
all right. So
as we were saying, go ahead.
Let's get back to our thing.
Well, I didn't get to say what I was gonna say. I unblocked
I'm
him.
sorry, big man.
I unblocked him and I told people in my chat that I unblocked him and not to time him out because it gave them something to do. Like, I purposely told 007 and Angel and all them, have at it with this dude because of the shit he's saying.
Yeah, but that comes across the restream. So you know what I mean? Like, so it's disrupting if people are calling him names. You know, it's a bad idea, but it doesn't warrant death. Aztec, just saying.
Yeah, exactly.
Should you fight the police if you are doing something wrong and know it? Probably not. But if you're not doing anything wrong, right? If you literally are not doing a damn thing to that cop and that cop's coming up there and unlawfully trying to detain you or take you down, then fuck yeah, resist. Because it's unlawful. Dummy. Jesus. This dude's ignorant.
Right.
Like I put in my chat, we love bootlickers on my channel because you're giving me watch hours there, buddy.
All right, so let's get back to the video. So, American Justice, what do you think about what you've seen in this video?
It's appalling. I mean, like Heather was saying, there's no need for that excessiveness. He wasn't hurting anybody. I mean, he might have been hurting himself, but he wasn't hurting anybody. There was no need for all them people on there. And to keep him face down for so long, it's sickening.
Right. I'm kind of at a loss for words with that. I didn't watch it until we brought it up here. Yeah. Someone wants to drop the link, Heather.
Okay.
She's more than welcome. So big man, what do you say about this video that we just watched?
Sorry. Technical difficulties.
Yeah. So what do you say about this video?
One, when a person's already down, they're already down, they're already in handcuffs, they're already the threat, as they would like to call it, it's already been neutralized, right? So why put your knee on the back of somebody's neck? I just posted a video not too long ago of a female officer and a school nurse putting their knee on the back of a teenager's neck and digging his face into the ground, and I saw the same exact resemblance in that video that you just played. They had his knee on his neck, his face was buried in the fucking ground, and it's ridiculous. That it's excessive force. And all those police need to be, I'm sorry, but every single one of them need to be held accountable, and they need to be arrested for murder. No questions asked. If we went out and we did the same thing to somebody, we would be arrested in a heartbeat. This is why we need to end qualified immunity.
So everything that I've gotten from, correct me if I'm wrong, but on like the George Floyd thing and all that. Everything that I've gotten off of that is that you've had officers, or at least those officers, say that that was the putting the knee on their back of people's necks was they were trained to do that, and that was part of the policy. But then the department saying no, it's not part of the policy, and we didn't train them to do that. Correct me if I'm wrong. Is that what I not caught when all that was going on?
Yes, and it is not part of the training. As soon as they have them in handcuffs, they are supposed to pull them off their stomach.
Can I say something to this ass type person just real quick?
Yeah, as long as you don't.
I'm sorry, I have to address it. You can't help an addict if they don't want help. So you sitting there saying that, you know, people should have helped him before he got in trouble or whatever. It does no good. If they don't want help, they're not going to take it.
We
Hey,
see you,
we got
Wyatt.
it.
You can turn
it.
your camera off.
Sorry.
No, you're all right. We're just telling someone in the basement they could turn their camera off. So, Mr. Wyatt, do you have something to add to this video?
I think it's appalling. I think people need to really get together. We need to unite, and we need to put an end to the tyranny. My best friend was murdered by Sacramento County Sheriff's Department because they thought he had a gun when in fact he had nothing but a phone, and he had a side clip on his belt. And when they told him to freeze, all he did was take the phone, and he was putting it in his clip, and they just loaded up on him. And my daughter was on the phone with him at the time it happened, and they literally murdered him.
I'm sorry to hear that. That's just no.
Yeah, I see it all over the U.S. It's happening everywhere. Until we unite and put an end to it, nothing's going to change.
It's true. And I mean, I think Big Man said it best when he said that's why we have to get rid of that qualified immunity.
Because, I agree.
I mean, that's where I was going with that question on the you know, the officer saying that it was part of their policy, and that they were trained to do that, but then the department saying no, they weren't, and this, that, the next thing. So that's what I wanted to get to was, you know, if that's the case in their departments, why are they defending their departments so much, or when their departments aren't backing down? You know,
it's like gangs. Our police are no longer a police force of the law. They're a policy. You know, they're policy, code enforcement, feelings police, call it whatever you want, but they're no longer law enforcement, and that's the key. They're no longer law enforcement.
Well, yeah, it's a
blue
money
line
machine.
gang.
Yep, it's a blue line gang, and it's a money machine. It's all about that green dollar. If you trace everything that we talk about, and everything that auditors and cop watchers and activists talk about, what does it always lead back to? It leads back to money. No, it leads back to money, though. It's all
money
about
and
that
murder.
money. Right. But I mean, the murders lead back to the money. Like it's the politicians and the policies and the money and the government and pushing the you know, their own agendas and things like that. It has nothing to do with us no more.
We have no more representation. There is no more representation.
Right. We're just, as people would say it, we're just sheep, man. We're just lambs for the slaughter out here right now.
Fuck that. I refuse to bow, man.
I do too. I'm just saying, but I mean, that's what it is, you know.
We don't. This country is not. It does not have a kingdom. I don't bow for one person. I bow for one person only, and that is a God upstairs. You know, fuck these cops. Fuck the system.
Well, and also it comes down to, like M-Star said, you have 5 or 6 people who are armed. How is it for their safety that they took him down like that?
Mhm.
It starts with them thinking officer safety, they come first instead of the people they're supposed to serve.
And let me point out something right here. I'm sorry, right here is exactly what we're saying. He said, I have addicts in my family, no excuse for not saving them from themselves. What exactly are the police doing? They are being tyrants. So, in other words, you're forcing somebody to do something they do not want to do.
Mm-hmm.
So, if you are literally saving them from themselves, as you call it, you're forcing them to do something you do not want to do, which makes you what? A tyrant. You have until an addict is ready to stop. I had one of my best friends that my mom and this lady was friends in high school. We grew up together like we were cousins. He was a heroin addict. I don't even dare to count how many times I tried to get him away from heroin. This man even pulled himself together, went into the Navy, got his life together, got a house, got a car. He had a wife, he had a kid, everything else, and he decided to throw it all away for another shot of heroin.
Mm-hmm.
He got a dishonorable discharge. He is now dead because when him and his wife split up because of his heroin addict issues, he wound up killing himself with heroin.
That's why they call addiction a demon.
Exactly. And like I said, Aztec, anytime you're ready, we got Big Smoke. Bring your bitch ass up here. That's all I got to say. Email me. We'll get it set up.
Okay. Anyways, on that note, well, hell, I don't even know what I was going to say now, Road Dog. You threw me for a loop.
Sorry. It just irritates me when I see somebody that is trying to say, "Oh, well, you can save that person." No, you can't. You cannot save that person unless they want to be saved.
Listen, and let me tell you, you know who always says that? You want me to tell you the people that always say that?
Bootlickers.
No, not
the
just,
people that have,
plain and simple.
No, a person that's never been
Yes.
addicted to it.
Yes.
They don't
I've
understand.
never been addicted, but
I've never been addicted to it, but
But y'all have had them in close, like you said, your family, you've seen it, you've dealt with it.
Right.
Mhm.
And it makes more sense. I mean, in everyday life, I mean, it's just like me going out and doing an electrical job. If I don't want fucking help, I'm not going to take it.
Right.
But if I want help, I'm going to grab somebody and say, come help me. You understand? So
exactly it.
Why does it? It's the same thing as an addiction. If an addict doesn't want help, they're not going to fucking take the help. It's that simple.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
And
I know a lot of good people that do amphetamines, things like that, in order to support their family, to give them that drive that they need to keep going, but they don't abuse it.
Right.
Thank God all of them are no longer doing it, but that I know in their past when they were younger, they did do that. Does it make them a bad person? No. They were not bad people. Same thing with this guy. That may have been the same thing this guy did. I used to drive a cement truck. I know what it's like. There's times where you get off at 6 o'clock at night and you have to be back to work at 10 o'clock at night, midnight, to run another 20 hours. So I totally get. Nowadays, you have you can only run 11 hours, but back then they used to be able to run you as much as they wanted to.
18,
so
20.
for him to have it in the system, it don't surprise me, honestly. It really don't. And I'm not going to hold it against the guy.
Right. And like I said, man, look, I'm not a specialist. I'm not a nothing. I'm not a drug counselor. I'm not nothing.
Neither am I.
But I am I watch things. and I keep my eye and I see all kinds of shit. And over my lifetime, and I've heard that saying that we just said, and I'm gonna after this, we're gonna end the addiction talk.
Well, one note on that, like Diane Peterson just put in, you take pain meds to be able to walk. If she was to pass away, they would say she had opiates in her system. It's not always addicts.
Right. And what I was gonna say is I've never in my years on this earth, I've never heard an addict say a recovered addict or a recovering addict ever say what Aztec said. Every addict or recovering addict that I've ever talked to or heard them talk about their addiction, they've always said the same exact thing. You are not going to take the help until you want to take it.
Exactly.
People can try to help you all they want, and it's not going to do nothing. And I've heard that time and time again. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I wish Hammer Time was here because he's going through that with a family member right now.
Look, I speak from experience. I'm a recovering addict. I'm not ashamed of it. I'm proud for being in recovery, but it was hard. You know, it was hard, but
Quit dying over there. So
yeah. Anyway.
Sorry.
No, it's good. But you're right. I mean, so many times did my family help me and did, you know, and I did whatever they wanted me to do just to please them, but I didn't want it at the time. So once I realized, you know, hey, this is not the life I want to live. I want to, you know, do better. Then I wanted it. Then I did the work. Then I became, you know, in recovery. But it doesn't matter what you say or do for your family member who's an addict. If they don't want it, it doesn't matter. I mean, it's just that's as easy.
Yeah, until you're ready, it's not going to help.
Correct.
All right. Well, let's
on to the next.
Yeah, let's move on. Let's move on to the next one. Road Dog. Did you see the other one in the chat? M Star's video.
I did. I can get that pulled up. Give me 1 second.
So we're gonna move on to our next topic, everybody. Let me address some of the chats over here. I'm gonna go back and see if you 007, aka Howell County, aka Laptop, welcome in. Diane Peterson, welcome in. Aztec Ninja, welcome in. Truth be told, welcome in. Jose from down the street, welcome in. Diane, there's Diane. I just want to run through Mark Wilson, welcome in. Who we got? Oh, yeah, Kermit D. Show me, welcome in. I seen you earlier. Dragonette, welcome in. Mr. Wyatt, thank you for showing up and coming up on panel. Ron 7, 313, welcome in. Salty, Farlap, what's up? Good day, buddy. Fred Cowles, welcome in. Judd, of course, always my friend, welcome in. Jody, shit, we got a lot in here.
Dragon
Johnny 30806. Yeah. DJ K-Bot. DJ K-Bot was in there.
Is there a certain spot on this video you'd like to go to, or are we gonna watch the whole thing? It's only 13:20 long.
Yeah. There's a spot where she's filming and you'll see an officer start walking up to her, show about a minute before that, and then show that part.
All right, let me get to there.
It's probably about halfway through, I think. I want to say it's about halfway through. I see what you said, Heather. I'm just still telling everybody hi. And just for the new people, for everybody coming in, this is the Road and Toe Show, episode 16, Valentine's Day special. I am Road Dog, or I am Toe for Life. Duh.
I started to say,
yeah, I'm Toe for Life. This is my host, Road Dogs Media, and we are joined by special co-host for tonight, American Justice of Texas,
What's up?
Heather Holt.
Hello, hello.
And Big Man Audits.
I'm here.
The urinal cake boy.
No. Yeah. Hey, Heather, Judd, Jody, and 007. You now have my permission to time out. Aztec, if you want, don't hide him, just time out. I enjoy his watch hours.
Yeah, there you go. I haven't even really been paying attention anymore what he's been saying. Welcome in, Creole. ATL. I see. Yeah, I said truth be told. ATL, I see you, brother. Welcome in, everybody. Road Dog's about to pull up another video for us here.
I've got it. I'm waiting on you to give the cue.
Oh, go ahead, man. It's your world.
Right,
I was just saying hi to everybody.
And if you haven't subscribed to Big Man Audits, go do it now.
Yeah, start dropping links mods. Drop them around.
I don't want to have to do anything.
No, is that the right video?
Yeah, it's
Yeah, that's it. Echo.
I don't want to have. Can you step back, please?
I'm good right here.
No, you're not. Step back. I don't know you. I have no idea what element you're adding to an uncertain circumstance. Step back. Behind one of those vehicles.
I live here. I could stand here.
One of those vehicles, or I will have you arrested.
For filming in public?
Ma'am, I don't know you. Step back behind the vehicle.
Your deputies know me.
Step back behind the vehicle. Step back behind the vehicle. You're not behind the vehicle yet. You're behind the vehicle now.
Get out of my face.
Do what I tell you to do, and you won't be arrested.
For filming in public?
Filming in public isn't the issue. Officer safety is.
It's always officer safety, right?
Pause it right there, Road Dog. Did everybody catch that?
Officer safety.
Officer safety. It's for officer safety.
Instead of public safety. Somebody with a camera is really going to hurt them.
Right. And my thing is number one, and I'm not trying to be, but it is Valentine's Day, so I'll be nice to the ladies. But I mean, everybody that knows M-Star, I mean, it's M-Star, bro. And she's got a camera. What do you think that M-Star is going to do to you with a camera? She's not carrying a laptop. Oh, I'm sorry.
That was fucking great.
But no, seriously, on a serious note, for real though, like, I mean, what was M-Star going to do besides stand there and film them doing the lady wrong? You know what I mean? And so that's all I got to say. You guys, I'll throw it over to you, American Justice. What you just seen, what do you think?
I've been told, a few times to stand back for officer safety. And I mean, there's not much to talk about. I mean, they have guns, they're armed. We have cameras. I mean, my camera is not going to shoot them, so it's.
Well, technically you are shooting. You're shooting the film.
And like Diane said, 4 cops, 1 person with a camera. You got guns, grow some balls.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Well, welcome in Untethered Live.
Well, if she was standing there and let's say she was carrying a gun. Let's say she was open carrying. I can understand them. Hey, can you stand back? To some extent. Obviously, if she was there to do something wrong, she would have pulled the gun and started shooting right away. I mean, she's not going to stand there. Hey, here I am. Check me out. I've got a gun on my side. I'm filming you. And then she's going to start shooting. That's the whole thing. Everything about it is literally, if you're going to do something, you're not going to basically let yourself be known before you do it. You're going to try to ambush them.
Exactly.
That's the whole thing.
Okay.
You're going to ambush.
What do you got for us, Heather Holt?
What
do you think?
I'm not a cop watcher. I'm not an auditor. Right now, I'm just a supporter. To me, officer safety should not come before public safety. If you're so scared for your own safety, when you've got a baton, you've got a taser, you've got a gun, and you've got 5 other dudes with you, you're in the wrong damn profession. I mean, if you can't learn to control yourself, if you can't have situational awareness and focus on what you're doing, you're in the wrong job.
All right.
I mean, threatening M-Star with arrest because she's in her own parking lot, filming where she lives, ridiculous.
And also filming a friend of hers. She even said that at the beginning of the video. We didn't play the beginning because I want everybody to go over and watch the whole video in its entirety over at M-Star Media. And if you're not subscribed, subscribe, hit the like, hit the bell, tell her the Road and Tow Show sent you. And anyways, so at the beginning of the video, she even said that she has talked to that certain person before, and they know what she does, and that she will film if the police are ever called there. So, and so big man, what do you think about M-Star's video there? What you seen?
I got
and what you've been through. And what you've been through. You've been through that.
Oh yeah. First and foremost, fucking officer safety. All right. So, you're right. She has a little camera, and she's a small girl. You know what I'm saying? Really, what's she gonna do when you've got 4 or 5 officers sitting there with guns, looking all militarized and shit? The officer safety thing, it's a bullshit, made up thing from the blue line gang members to push somebody back, all because their feelings are hurt. They don't want to be on camera. Well, then fucking go hide in your house, bro. Like,
okay, wait a minute. I got to address something in chat. Fucking Aztec again.
Yes, I'm glad you said something.
I seen it, but I was just letting it go. But go
Real
ahead.
question. Why do you guys hate cops? Let me tell you something. I got family members that are cops that don't act like that. My stepson was a corrections officer who quit because of the way his fellow officers were treating the inmate, the ones that were sneaking the drugs in and all of that. And they turned on him because he was trying to protect people in there. So he quit. The good ones quit because of retaliation. I hate the bad ones who hurt people, who kill people, who think they are above the law because they have a 10 badge on their chest.
not a single one of us up here hate all cops. We all know.
I can go one further. I've got family members as law enforcement. I have 2 of my best friends are police officers. I don't hate all cops. I hate bad cops.
And
I
to
don't
answer
hate
your
I
question,
don't hate the person. I hate what they do, what they represent, how they are hurting that profession by making the gap larger and larger and larger.
So, what is that community that Mr. Aztec runs around in? What do they call that? They don't call it bootlickers. No.
Schrodinger's ball suckers.
No, it's something else. There's a community, and they have a word for it. I've heard people use it, and I can't remember. Anyways, since no one's going to be. What was that?
And no, I don't assume that all cops are tyrants, but the
Yeah.
tyrants they show themselves right away. I mean, we're
Right.
there to film. If they're not a tyrant, then they're gonna do their job, and then we have no issue. But when they're tyrants, they come and attack us, who are filming, and then there's a problem.
And I
right,
love
so
the videos. I love the videos where nothing happens with the cop. I love
Right.
those 'cause it shows that they're good cops. Well, in that instance, but that don't mean that they're good all the time. We're showing small snippets of someone's day. You just happen to catch the bad parts.
What I was going to say, and I was going to end it, end that conversation with Aztec was, that's the misconception with that community that he's in, is that all the people in this community hate all cops, and that's the biggest misconception. They obviously don't do their homework because they don't want to open their eyes. But just about every auditor, cop watcher, supporter that I've ever seen has always said they hate bad cops. They don't hate all cops. And I'm
And
just
I
saying.
tell you, the auditors that I've seen, if the cop was really truly being attacked by say there's a group there and it's a single cop, every auditor I've seen would jump in and help the cop.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
It's not that they hate that person. They hate what they're doing, but they will still step up if the officer is in distress, just like they're stepping up, making sure that who's pulled over is not going to be in distress.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, since Aztec is in my chat, I want to address. So there's a lot more than just 10% that are bad cops. I'm not going to sit here and say that every cop's a bad cop, because if you look on my channel, if you watch my videos, which clearly you probably haven't, there are videos where there are some good cops. I've sat down and I've had some good conversations with some police officers. But like other people in the chat said, when you're on camera, you act different. You shape your shit up when you know you're being watched. Right? And like I said, there's not every single person hates cops. I like road dogs. I personally have an uncle that is a sheriff's deputy here in the county I live in. Right? I have a cousin that is a what they call a master trooper or something like that, here in the district here in Indiana. I've met some really cool cops. There's a sergeant that I really think here, if I had a problem or anything like that, I feel like I can trust that sergeant to a certain extent.
Is that it or what?
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
cool.
I just don't know if you like lost signal, so I don't want to start doing something different. Why if you just lost signal? But if you ended it, that's it. Okay. Road Dog, there is I think in the Discord there should be another video. It's a small box. It's in the suggestions. That's a Chuck Bronson video.
All right, let me find it.
And that rolls around the same and since we got away and we started talking, everybody, like I said, that video that we just watched, that's M Star Media. If you're not mods, drop her link, please, in all the chats. And if you're not subscribed to M-Star, go over and subscribe to M-Star. Hit the like button, all that. Tell her Road and Toe sent you.
With this truck video, can you guys like let it play all the way? Because the most important part that I know we want to touch on is pretty much at the very end.
How long is the video?
I think it's only
8:39. 8:39.
Yeah,
Okay.
So 8 minutes. That ain't bad.
All right. Yeah. Go ahead. Welcome in, Lady Love. How you doing, hon?
Lady Love.
Lady Love.
Here we go, people. You ready? Are you ready? Ready for the jump out crew. Oh yeah. You guys ready for this? We got a fucking tank in front of this van.
Oh shit.
We're about ready to jump out. So much for an encrypted system. I think they used a 12-year-old to encrypt the radio system. Good morning, sunshine. The sun is about to rise.
You got 1070, please. Give Florida tag.
Hey, pause that.
2 uniform golf. Should come back to a white 4.
Hey, Aztec. You just asked us about making money off of this, but then you said we only got 9 viewers. Just saying, bro. I'm not monetized. I'm not even close. So have a good day at work, brother. Okay, Road Dog.
What's up? Here comes the jump out boys.
Look, he's leg hanging out.
They got
They're breaching the fence now. What? We got cops, and more cops. We got their cutters. Their cutters suck. They can't even cut through the damn lock. Hopefully you brought your plasma cutter. They're like ready to jump the fence. Well, if that ain't botched, I ain't ever seen it. They show up with that son of a bitch and they can't even get through the gate. Drive the damn truck through the gate already. Their cutters won't even cut the damn shit. We got some creepers. Here's some cutters. Try these ones. We got this guy aimed and ready to go. Like, hold on, I think we're gonna get through it. Oh, there we go. They got a guy barricaded in here, refusing to come out. So they're gonna force their way in and go get him. They're moving in. See if we can find a different spot. What? I said what? So this whole building's evacuated? This whole block is evacuated. Line motherfucker. Discriminate against me and my camera. They're like, get that guy out. Yeah, I tried. Huh? Go ahead and tape it off then. For what? What's the crime scene? What's the crime?
Right here.
There's got to be a crime for there to be a scene.
There is a crime.
Somebody barricaded in an apartment's not a crime scene.
Walk.
So you just discriminating against me, or did you evacuate the entire fucking block? No, you didn't. There's people in those houses right there. This entire fucking apartment complex is not evacuated. I've been out here for fucking 2 hours. You're a fucking liar.
And Chuck shows people
He's got to figure out how to even undo the tape. He needed 6 months of police training to figure out how to do tape. Yeah, Fort Myers hates transparency.
Did he already say the Supreme Court?
There, he got tape in there. Let's go, move the car. Why do you guys hate transparency so much?
We just have the people out of this way right here.
Why? There's like multiple Supreme Court cases saying you're not responsible for the public safety, but you just want to act like you are?
Well, I'm told to keep people off Centrals.
I guess officer safety over public safety is the way to go, right?
Everyone's safety.
Fuck transparency, eh?
So this goes right here in the cup.
We're Big Mac.
Officer safety.
Officer safety. Here we go again.
Yep.
So what was officer safety? What was Chuck doing that was impeding their safety? Anybody? Justice?
It wasn't more or less. If you paid attention, they were talking about for his safety.
Right.
And you heard what he said, you know, and it's just like I said to the cop the other day at that fire, my safety is none of your concern. The Supreme Court has already stated that the cops do not have to protect you or keep you safe. Well, if I want to walk up to a scene and I want to do any kind of journalism on that, then that's my right to do so, and that is pretty much my waiver saying, hey, fuck you, I know what I'm doing, and if something happens, something happens.
Mm-hmm. Right. What about you, Justice? What do you think?
Think about what?
About that video?
Mark Wilson says he was just too handsome and distracting them.
You there,
I have
Justice?
no comment. Yeah,
No
I'm
comment?
here. No comment.
No comment, Heather?
And no, I've said what I want to
damn
say.
it, y'all!
Big
This is
man said it all, you know. So it's just,
all right. Okay, I was gonna say,
Well, I
damn it, y'all! This is a damn talk show. Come on, we gotta
No,
talk.
well, they're saying for officer safety. Did y'all see how many damn cops were there? They had the fucking MCAT out there.
Yeah, they were all full tack. They were ready to rock, man. Chucking
So
his camera wasn't gonna hurt nobody.
exactly. I mean, they lied to him, said it was evacuated. We saw that there were people in the breezeways and watching what they were doing. They just didn't. If it had gone bad, they just didn't want it on camera.
Yeah,
Except
right.
for their own cameras because they have control of those.
well, and it's like, truth be told, you know, just said they should ignore the camera guy completely, you know.
Mm-hmm. Most
Yeah,
definitely.
it's not the show cops where they're supposed to talk to the camera, you know. So just shut the fuck up and do your job. I mean, unless I'm in a car wreck, I don't need your help.
Right.
Unless
Well-
I've been beaten, I don't need your help.
Road dogs, what do you think?
I think they're all crazy as hell because there is no such thing as officer safety because, like everybody's been saying, they carry AR-15s, they carry a sidearm, they carry mace, they carry tasers, they carry the PR-24s, batons. I mean, they have it all.
Cal County
You're
just
standing there
said
with a camera. What the hell are you gonna do? They're even got bulletproof vests on.
yeah, and like Howell County just said, it's for the safety of them not losing their jobs.
Right. It's 100%. They don't want you catching their screw up on camera, making them look bad. That's 100% of what it is. It all goes back to your filming. How many times have we seen? I'll give you a good example. Just yesterday, MLH. He was out at a scene with RTD Transit Police. There was like people sitting on the bus bench. There was one lady that walked up several times, right up in between the cops, never said a word to them, but he stood, I don't know, he was probably 10, 15 feet back next to one of the police cars, and they had a conniption fit because he was filming. Because he was filming, they started getting on to him And he just kept yelling at him. And if you guys haven't seen it, it's an awesome video. I just edited it. I don't know if he's got it put up yet, where all you have to do is go in and you can watch just that interaction, not him driving around. But I'm telling you, it is ridiculous because all these other people are like right up into the scene of what's going on, and they're not saying a word to him. They're actually talking to him, having a conversation. But because he's standing there with a damn camera, it's, oh, you need to stand back. You need to stand back. You need to move away. Get away from my car.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my favorite ones are where they walk 40, 50 feet to get in the cameraman's face to tell them.
How about laptop audits?
Oh, yeah. Right.
That one right there is a great one for what you're talking about. I don't know how far back he was, but he was probably a good 60 feet away.
Yeah, at least 60 feet. Every bit.
You know, it kills me when they say, back up, or the regular people who say, don't film me, yet they're 3 feet from the camera.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
They're photo bombing, yet they don't want to be on camera.
Right.
Hello.
Doesn't make a bit of sense.
Or the ones that sit there and tell you you're not allowed to film, but yet they've got a body cam on filming you. Okay, you're filming me. Why can't I film you? Why? Because you got a badge? Screw you and your badge. You're just a human being. And I've said this several times on this show. I've got friends that are cops, and I've got one in particular that I've actually asked him. I tell him all the time, you're cool as hell when you don't have that uniform on.
Yep.
I've actually done ride-alongs with him. And I'm going to tell you what, he's a prick when he's got that badge on. And I've actually flat out called him out on it several times. He's actually better now because he's realized, you know what, I am kind of a prick when I got that badge on. And he's actually trying to change his demeanor when it comes to that. But if I wouldn't have said anything or nobody says anything to him, he's going to continue and possibly get worse as time goes on.
Yeah, I was told not too long ago by a guy that was that's a volunteer sheriff that he says when you put that uniform, it does something to you.
Mm-hmm.
He said it's like a fucking magical spell. It does something to you. And he said it took him forever to fight that, fight that off of how it made him feel. It made him feel like he had to be a dick. That's what he said, I think, pretty much.
Well, right. I mean, it's like when a football player puts on his uniform, or when us ladies go and get our hair done, or a pedicure or manicure.
Our hair did.
We get my hair done, but it makes you feel better. Your chest puffs up, and the cops, they take it too far because they've got that power behind it.
Right. I get it.
Yeah, it's like someone just said in chat, power corrupts. And that is the truth.
Yeah.
I went through the police academy a couple times and actually graduated. When I got to the point of actually doing it, I saw what happens behind the scenes, and I was not for that. Mm-hmm. I mean, I was just like, nope, I don't want to be no part of it. And then later on in life, I decided, you know what, I'm going to try it again. Did the same thing. And it was like, no, I still feel the same way. I don't want to be part of it.
Right.
Because you actually do. I mean, when you put on that badge and you're carrying all that equipment and at any point in time, somebody can take your life or you can take somebody else's life. It becomes like a power deal.
Well, I mean, that's for anybody though. But the difference is they know they won't get in trouble for it. They know that they have security. They know that they investigate themselves. Every once in a while, if it's caught on camera, they get in trouble.
It doesn't
If
matter what.
we go to court, you could go to jail, you could lose your family, cost you thousands of dollars. It's not the same for them as it is for us. And they don't see it that way.
Right.
They just know, I can do it. I actually worked for a man who was a former cop. First, he was a preacher, then he was a cop, and then he was a business owner. He actually told me that he was above the law because the law didn't apply to him. We had a cop one time, he was sitting in front of us. We didn't know it was a cop. He was in his own vehicle. He wasn't moving. Traffic wasn't going nowhere. So Terry honked his horn. This guy got out of his car, came over to us and said, "What the fuck you think you're doing?" He said, "Dude, there's nobody coming. You need to go."
Actually, I'll turn the camera for a second.
He started cussing us out. And Terry said, "Fine, we'll just call the police." He goes, "Call the police, motherfucker, because I am the police," and pulled his badge out. My 2 children sitting in the back seat, that was their very first experience with a cop.
Hey, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen?
What's up,
Hey,
Exile?
Exile. What up? What up?
Nothing much. Listening to your horror story.
Sorry. Sorry.
Yeah, we all got one.
Oh yeah. I mean, kids when they're 4, 5, 6, 7 and already have a horror story about police, there's a problem.
Yeah, it's true.
Well, how's everybody's Valentine's Day going?
Good, good. How's yours, brother?
It went pretty well. Got a little exhausted through it all.
What'd you do for Eliza?
Yeah, right.
We actually did all kinds of shit to the point that when we went to Walmart to get some people some gifts, we took an hour nap in the parking lot.
You was wore out, wasn't you?
Yeah, we were both wore out.
Hey, so speaking of that, that's a good. I'm glad you brought that up, Exile. That's a good topic. So now I'm going to steal a topic off of what you just said. Ha ha.
Go ahead.
Coming to take it away.
Isn't it weird? So, I mean, I don't know how people's ages out here, but isn't it weird? Like, well, we'll even just say 10 years ago. 10 years ago, like I used to, like when my kids were younger, I would take my baby mama shopping for Christmas and stuff. You know what I mean? But she would go shopping. I'd stay out in the car because I wasn't the Christmas shopping type of person. And I'd sit out in the car and I'd fucking kick the seat back and go to fucking sleep, take a nap. Right? Like I'm scared to do that now at a mall or a Walmart or like fucking people call the police on you. They'll be busting your fucking window thinking that you're OD'd on some fucking drugs or something and trying to shoot you up with fucking shit. And you're just sleeping, taking a damn nap because you're tired. What the fuck?
Yeah, that crossed my mind literally when we parked there and went to sleep if somebody would do that. But honestly, I can't live my life by fear.
Well, no, but
Especially when I'm tired. So we both said fuck it and went to sleep anyway.
Right, but I'm just saying, like 10 years ago, it didn't even cross your mind that could happen to you.
Oh yeah, it's a real life threat possibility.
Yeah, 10 years ago, the only thing you thought was that your old lady be fucking slamming on the fucking side of the window because you ain't unlocking the door.
Yeah, pretty
much. Motherfucker, wake up.
Yeah,
now,
and it don't matter. Black, white, Mexican, Chinese.
No.
You asleep, they're gonna wake you up.
Yeah, right. Like I've
yeah,
seen
God
that.
forbid they do you like that one boy they did a few months back and shoot you, claiming that we thought we saw a gun.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, we should have. You know what? I'm gonna get some videos because I know that I've seen some videos where they've done that, like people in parking lots and shit, just sleeping and not doing nothing, and the cops have rolled up on them and like busted out their fucking windows and
I
tried to shoot them up. And so
I couldn't tell you how many cops I've walked up on and they were asleep in their vehicle at night.
Oh yeah,
Oh
right.
my God! Last year, somebody in my city, like literally a couple blocks up from my house where the speedway is, had a viral video online last year. A lot of people might have seen it. Cop was asleep in the center lane on a busy fucking main street.
What? Who was that? You know, you
Yeah.
remember who it was?
I can't remember what officer it was, but I can definitely go find that film and I can bring it and share it with you, man. It was crazy. He was even acting like he was offended that the guy woke him up. It was a truck driver that was happening down the road and seeing a cop vehicle parked right there at the damn stoplight in the center lane, sleep.
How about the one that in Aurora, Colorado, that was passed out drunk, sitting
I
in the
remember
center
that one.
divider?
Yeah, I remember that one too.
Yeah. Well, when you Exile, find that video and get a hold of Road Dog and
Oh yes, most definitely. I do
we'll
believe I
make
still
another
have it on
topic.
my Facebook because a friend shared it because he knew the truck driver that filmed it. So it should still be on my Facebook. So it shouldn't be a problem finding it.
All right, because we'll find a couple more videos to that extent, like things like that, and maybe we'll make that a topic for another show. Sounds like a plan.
Someone down there says, support your local police by beating yourself up.
Sleeping on the taxpayers' dollars. That's what we'll call it.
There you go.
Oh, I knew a cop one time. He would actually go and sit in his own driveway and sleep. And
Exile fell.
he was so attuned to the radio that if his call number was called out, he would wake up. But he would sleep all third shift.
So I'll give you a story. So back when I used to drive a tow truck, there was a police officer. He's no longer employed as a police officer because he got busted with drugs and all kinds of shit. So he's no longer a police officer, but he was a police officer at that time. And I had known him since I was a kid. He used to patrol the neighborhood that I lived in. But he was always up cool with me then, you know what I mean? Like he let me get away with shit. He'd see me on the corner drinking and he'd be like, go home. And I'd be like, okay, and gone. But later on down the road when I was driving a tow truck, he used to sit on this like dead end road by these railroad tracks. And the trains at night would always block this set of railroad tracks because this road wasn't used a lot. And he would always go down there and sit. And I used to drive down there, creep down there, see him sitting down there. And I creeped down there in a tow truck and I had an air horn on the tow truck. And he'd be in there sleeping. I'd lay on that fucking air horn, wake his ass up, man. He'd fucking jump up out the seat, start looking around. He'd look at me, start flipping me off. Fuck you. His name was Marty. He was all right, but obviously he must not have been that all right because he ended up getting fired like just a couple of years ago.
Got a question.
Yeah.
I still remember, didn't Angel or Pink say that the next panel y'all had, they would jump up out here?
Angel, yep.
I think it was Pink. Angel's been on panel with me before.
Oh, wait a minute. You're right. It was Pink Taco and Farlap.
Yeah, Pink and Farlap were supposed to
get
go.
your ass up here. Good day.
Yep. But Farlap said he'll only do it if Pink does it. So we waiting on Pink. But
where is Pink Taco?
I've already Jody and Angel have both been on panel with me. So that's nothing new. That's not going to make me go, ooh, you know, they've been up here before.
Farlap down there in all caps. Pink did.
I'll see if I can get Pink up here. Hold on.
Yeah, you get Pink to come up. Farlap will come up. Farlap said he'll come up.
Exile, you can come back up. He said he's sorry. Oh, the link's not pinned.
Yeah,
hang on,
well,
Exile.
He had it. He had the link because he just came up, so he knew where the link was at. I don't know where it's at, but okay. Anywho,
I'll put it back in.
Give me a second and I'll pin it.
Miss Justice, you got anything?
No.
She's watching. Look, she's watching something else. She ain't even
No.
paying attention to us.
I am too.
I'm just playing.
He's over in Big Man. I'll put it in Big Man's chat.
Road Dog, you still out doing your thing? You still away from the mic?
No, I just said I'm gonna go ahead and pin the link.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't know, man, but I think it's a good time for an intermission. What do you guys think?
Intermission.
Give me a one.
Big Man, pin that link that I put in, please.
Give me a one for an intermission, guys, in the chat. Give me a one. One. Everybody needs to go smoke, get something to drink, use the restroom, do what you got to do. One. Intermissions. Exiled, if you pop in and we don't bring you up during the intermission, that's because no one's watching. So no one's watching the basement, but we'll bring you up as soon as we get back. So we're going to play an intermission. So everybody go get your drinks, smoke them if you got them, whatever, and take a pee, go kiss your wife or kiss your husband, tell them happy Valentine's Day. It's Valentine's Day, and happy Valentine's Day, everybody. I love you all. And here's the intermission, wherever it's at. There it is. Bam.
I think it's crazy I'm the one who they labeled as controversial, and Cardi B is the role model for 12-year-old girls. There's rappers pushing Xanax at the top of the billboard, but if I mention race in a song, I'm scared I'll get killed for it. It's backwards, it's getting exponentially dumb. It's more difficult to get a job than purchase a gun. Eminem used to gay bash and murder his mom, and now he doesn't want fans if they voted for Trump. We're ashamed to be American. You should probably love it, cause you have the right to hate it and not get stoned to death in public. As children we were taught how to walk and talk, but the system wants adults to sit down and shut up. Cancel culture runs the world now, the planet went crazy. Label everything we say as homophobic or racist. If you're white, then you're privileged, guilty by association. All our childhood heroes got Me Too'd or they're rapists. They never freed the slaves. They realized that they don't need to change. They gave us tiny screens, we think we free cause we can't see the cage. They knew that race war would be the game they need to play. For people to big teams, they use the media to feed the flame.
They so fake woke. Facts don't care about feelings. They know they won't tell me what to believe in. They so fake woke. Same old safe zones. They so fake woke. Facts don't care about your feelings.
I think it's crazy how these people screaming facts, but they fake woke. Hate their neighbor cause he wears a mask or he stays home. Has a daughter but his favorite artist said he slays hoes. Picks her up from school, music slaps on the way home. Censorship's an issue cause they choose what they erase. There's a difference between hate speech and speech that you hate. I think Black Lives Matter was the stupidest name, when the system's screwing everyone exactly the same. I just want to spend Thanksgiving Day with food and my family, without being accused of celebrating native casualties. We got so divided it's black and white and political. Republicans are bigots, libtards if you're liberal. There's riots in our streets and it's just getting worse. Y'all screaming deep on the police, y'all are genius for sure. They're underfunded already, they're way too busy to work. Order food and call the cops, see what reaches you first. Segregation ended, that's a lie in itself. That was a strategy to make us think they were trying to help. They knew that racism was hot if they designed it to sell. We buy up every single box and divide us ourselves.
They so fake woke. Facts don't care about feelings. They know they won't tell me what to believe in. They so fake woke. Same old safe zones. They so fake woke. Facts don't care about your feelings.
We use violence to get peace and wonder why it isn't working. That's like sleeping with a football team to try and be a virgin. Politicians are for sale and someone always makes the purchase, but you and I cannot afford it, our democracy is worthless.
If a man has mental illness, call him crazy, say it silently. When country's going crazy, we accept it as society. Get sick and take a pill, when the side effects get you high, you get addicted like these rappers dying fighting with sobriety. Censoring the facts turns our children into idiots. They claim it's for our safety, I'll tell you what it really is. Removing information that empowers all the citizens. The truth doesn't damage
points of view that are legitimate. They're trying to change amen to amen and women. How'd we let them make praying a microaggression? Instead of asking God for the strength to keep winning, we cheat to get ahead and then we ask him for forgiveness. Feminism used to be the most righteous of fights, but these days it feels like they secretly hate guys. I don't trust anyone who bleeds for a week and don't die. I'm just kidding, but everything else that I said is right.
They so fake woke. Facts don't care about feelings. They know they won't tell me what to believe in. They so fake woke. Same old safe zones. They so fake woke. Facts don't care about your feelings.
Bam, we
Welcome
back, y'all.
everyone.
Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Oh, sorry.
And Toe?
Yes, sir.
Big man's cheating on us.
Why? Where's he at?
Over in Chuck.
Oh, yeah, that's fine. Chuck Bronson. You know.
I'm not cheating, hush.
Chuck Bronson's friend. Chuck Bronson's friends of the family. You know, he's part of the family.
I just got told on.
And I just want to talk about that real quick. I mean, if you guys seen what Aztec said, and I know people were getting a little upset, notably the ladies on panel with Aztec. But I mean, I honestly wouldn't mind having Aztec on a panel, maybe like Big Smoke, and not to rip him up, but the pick his head, you know, because
Well, that's what Big
text
Smoke
message,
is all about.
Yeah,
honestly, it's not to rip somebody apart. Big Smoke is bring your facts.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to bring my facts. We're going to throw each other's facts out. And who knows? You may persuade me to lean toward you a little bit or vice versa. That's what it's all about. It's not, that's like when This Guy Loves Panda. If you guys didn't see it, go to djk.the party. We actually did a Big Smoke with him. We actually called him out again over the weekend and he didn't show up, but it's more to, okay, you're a bootlicker. I get it. Okay, why are you a bootlicker? Explain to me what your facts are of why you are the way you are. Let me explain to you the facts of the way I am. And I think he rolled away with a little bit more understanding of why K-Dot does what he does. That's what Big Smoke's all about. We just called somebody out this morning. I sent an email out to the guy trying to get him to come up. We'll find out if he does. But that's what the show's all about, is to throw facts out. Let's talk about it.
And where I was going with that when I started it was his last couple of comments before he went bye-bye. But
anybody can always agree to disagree. I mean, it's not that you're trying to change somebody's mind, you're just trying to get your opinion out.
Right. And my problem with, okay, so back, can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. So the problem I had was with his last couple of comments, and I understand that he was in Big Man's room, and Big Man is the only one out of the five of us that is monetized and has the subscribers to even be monetized, first off. And what he was saying was gaining profit off of this or what have you. And
filming for profit.
Yeah, filming for profit or gaining profit off of it or whatever. And if he's still listening at work, which he probably is, he just ain't typing or whatever. And everybody knows that Big Man number one doesn't monetize this stream. This is just to give Big Man subscribers a place to go, see him on panel, see his thoughts and his reactions to different things and different videos like what we do up here. And by no means is the Road and Toe Show even close to being any kind of monetized. And the Road and Toe Show is not looking forward to that.
Can I interject real quick?
Hang on. No. Yeah, give me a second. Let me get this out because I've been holding it in since he left. American Justice, she's not monetized. She's a ways from being monetized too, along with Heather Holt. She's not monetized. I haven't seen no links for American Justice's PayPal, Cash App, nothing like that dropped. I've seen no links for Heather Holt. I've seen no links for the Road and Toe Show, Toe for Life, Road Dogs Media, nothing. So what he's spewing is shit that he doesn't even know about. He's talking and don't even know what he's talking about.
Exactly.
It wasn't at you guys. My Nightbot automatically puts, my PayPal and Cash App in my chat.
Mm-hmm.
So he was spewing that towards me.
But I would like him to see your profits, though.
Yeah, they're very.
Hold on. I'd like him to see your so-called profits. And you know what? I know I'm serious, big man. And this is me and you, and this is me talking to you as your friend. If I was you, dude, I would get every freaking gas receipt. Every time you get gas when you're out cop watching, get a receipt. Every time you stop and get a pop or a snack because you're out cop watching and you can't go home and make your dinner or whatever, get a receipt. Every time you upgrade a camera or a phone or whatever, get a fucking receipt. And then put that and then bring up your social blade or whatever, and then look at and then look at your fucking what you put in the cop watching. Let's see a profit, because I guarantee you you're gonna be way in the hole.
See, I wouldn't mind doing that. But I already know what's gonna end up coming out of it.
Mm-hmm.
That fool and people just like him, the first thing they're going to say is, well, then you shouldn't be out there doing that. You're harassing the police anyway.
No,
shut the fuck up, Karen and Darren. Fuck down.
Yeah, but and you know what's funny though? Jeff said good night, everybody. Just to let you guys know.
Tell him I said later.
The problem with that though, with Aztec and even what he said, which I was going to get to here. Damn it, Road Dog, are you bringing bring everybody up tonight, Road Dog? I'm not touching the things.
Oops.
Okay. The problem with that is, but he'll go over to a channel like Schrodinger's cat that's got however many subscribers Schrodinger's cat's got, and he's monetizes all his videos and all his panels.
He's got 138,000.
Okay, so 138,000 subscribers. He's monetized. He does all that. He gets super chats. He gets I'm sure he probably gets a shit ton. He used to get a shit ton. I'm sorry. Schrodinger's cat is no longer with us, but he probably used to get a shit ton of stuff. And my problem is, but you're all good with that. And all he's doing is sitting on a panel talking about somebody else. But a person like Big Man is out there on the fucking road bringing you he's doing work. I mean, let's call it what it is. He's putting in work.
Well,
whether you think it's some easy shit or not, he's still putting in the work. You know what I mean? Look at Eliza. Wow.
Hey
Hey,
guys.
girl.
And I still work a full-time job.
I just wanted to stop and say hello. I'm about to go and here pretty soon Exide and I are gonna finish our Valentine night. So he's not gonna be on too long. Sorry.
Oh, that's
One
Hey,
lucky man right there.
I have a question. Is there a certain song you're listening to? You know which one I'm talking about.
That will be played relatively soon. Yes,
I
sir.
don't see
Right on.
nothing wrong with a
No, it's
little bump
let's
and
get it
grind.
on.
We all knew what song you talking about when you said to. I started singing it over here.
Yes.
As long as I don't get in trouble, if I get in trouble, then I'm gonna have to play a song. You can blame it all on me.
No,
Right.
there's
Right.
I just want to say hi. Road, Toe for Life, Road Dog, you know you guys are y'all like my pops.
Okay.
Well, actually, like
Chaos in the chats.
Road Dog, he officially adopted me, so I'm his cute little chocolate drop daughter, y'all. So if y'all talking shit, I'm gonna tell y'all to go to my dad, and and I mean him, and I hope you rip y'all ass. I'm just saying. Oh, hey K-Dot.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Thank you. So with that being said,
Love you
hello.
guys.
Yep, love you guys. Have a good night.
Take care. Have a good one.
Will do.
Road Dog. I told
Yes,
you you're
sir.
bringing people up out of the basement, but not me.
Did somebody else jump in there?
Yeah, I didn't figure you heard it.
Let me get him up.
I heard there was some Valentines going on in here.
Yeah, just so you know, I did check the social blade on Schrodinger's cat.
Yeah.
He can make up to, and this is just off of AdSense, about $53,000 a year.
Yeah.
If he was still alive.
Right.
Well,
right.
yeah.
Well,
But,
we know that.
But yeah, you figure he was making
A lot of money.
about an average of about $3,000 to $4,000 a month easily.
Right.
And he could be making up to $53,500 a year. Plus all the super chats and things like that he was getting and all that kind of stuff. So for him to sit back and say that, yeah, you're pointing the finger in the wrong direction there, buddy.
Right. Yeah. Big man that's got however many subscribers he's got that goes out and drives and gets videos and cop watches 2, 3, 4 days and nights a week and shit. And you know what I mean? Like what he's getting compared to what he's putting out in gas and food and drinks and equipment and all that shit, it doesn't even compare. Like it doesn't even
exactly. So he's pointing the
What's
finger
up,
in the
Hammer Time,
wrong
man?
damn direction.
What did thank you, American Justice of Texas. I don't blame you. What did Schrodinger's cat do? What'd he say?
Oh,
this
nothing.
time?
One of his little bootlickers was in here.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well, actually, it was in Big Man.
He's long gone. We were just addressing a few things that he said, and he's long
What's
gone.
up, Hammer Time Media, M-Star Media, Judd? What's up, everybody?
Yeah, one of Schroeder's pros have been chasing a couple of my friends around just to get smashed in debates.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I called him on the Big Smoke, but he don't want to. I guess he don't want to partake.
What'd they
so I'm
say?
keeping an eye on my email, but haven't gotten
Well,
one
he's
yet.
smart. He knows where there's smoke, there's fire.
I don't know if y'all caught the beginning of the show. We showed a friend of mine who was killed by the cops, and he basically said that it was me, my friends, and his family's fault that he died because we didn't get him off drugs.
Yeah, that's stupid. I mean, that's just somebody's opinion.
You know, I mean, to attack, he basically attacked me because I was crying.
Oh. Hey, Heather, how have you been?
Good. How are you, darling?
Oh, I'm peachy keen. If I was doing any better, there'd be two of me.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
Uh-huh, then everybody'd really be in trouble.
Let's hear it.
All right, there already is. I know you have dual personalities.
Hey, Jen. Hey, M-Star.
No, it's just some people don't want to deal with the fuckery, out of some of the big auditing. This is big money. This is big business for people. There's a lot of money being made here, and some people just don't like to be questioned, and they don't like a light shine on them. And
shit, where's the money then?
That's what I was
well,
gonna say.
hey, you want to know where the money is? All you got to do is use hashtag make money. Was it James Freeman that did the video? PDF has it on his channel. Hashtag make money. Yeah, it's how you do it.
Hey, just an FYI, Chuck just got to a scene, so be prepared. We may pull him up.
Okay, you watching it?
Yep.
I got three screens pulled up right now, or 3 tabs, so I didn't want to get too crazy.
What are you talking about, man? You got plenty of resources, homie. You can pull up 18 tabs if you need to.
Yeah, right. And then my shit starts fucking glitching.
Does it really?
On me. I don't know. I'm my old computer would, so I'm just not trying to press this one too far.
Homie, sky's the limit. Just run it till the wheels fall off.
That's it.
Yep. I've been editing video. It's fun times.
Right.
Gotta love it.
Did we have Heather dropped out and so did Justice, and I don't remember now. They know I got a shit ass memory. Did we have anything else, Road Dog, on the topic list that I ran through before the show?
Nope.
There was nothing else.
Heather's back.
Heather's back.
What the hell?
Yeah, she changed it.
I didn't do it.
I probably fat fingered a button up here somewhere.
Man, did you guys see hashtag Free Canada?
I've been catching a little bit of that Canadian thing. Didn't they worked it out though? Didn't that president do something today?
No. It's just the guy, whatever his name is from Ottawa, he may temporarily do something, but he's up for election. So if he does anything, it'll probably be right back. They basically said any trucks, if you're found and you have any corporate accounts, we're gonna freeze your accounts and take your insurance and stuff. So, yep, that's how that's going down.
Trying to play the
Yeah, do you see somebody hack their account? The trucker.
I seen that.
The trucker what?
Where they're donating to the truckers. Somebody
like a GoFundMe or something.
No, it wasn't hacked. GoFundMe tried to.
No, not the GoFundMe.
Go.
No, it wasn't the GoFundMe. It's the Christian site one.
Yeah, Give, Send, Go.
Yeah, it got hacked, and they put up. They changed it to frozen, and was saying that the Americans were backing an insurrection.
Well, they had been DDoSed for the past 2 weeks, and then they got hacked. And people who were trying to donate directly to Robert Bodell, not vicariously through other means or other people, were unable to do so. If you've got anybody that says, yeah, just send me PayPal and I'll send it to so-and-so's Cash App, don't do it. Yeah, it's just, it boggles my mind why people think it's okay to take money on behalf of someone and allegedly send it to someone, but even then, on top of that, and worse, skimming off the top of it.
That's messed up.
Yeah. But you see how they're coming at me. You don't want to ask them hard questions now.
He likes the hard questions.
Nope. But you want to see some video from the? You want to see something beautiful?
What's that?
It's got a video in the basement.
I want everyone to know that I want to first of all thank.
You gotta make her big screen.
Road Dog's got the controls.
We're in trouble.
Yep.
You made me big. That's because that's how I roll.
Yeah. I like your logo,
Hot
homie.
dog.
Thanks, Road Dog made that.
Changing. There it goes.
I want everyone to know that I want to, first of all, thank Justin Trudeau because he tried to separate black people from white people. He tried to separate the masked from masked. He tried to separate the vaccinated from the unvaccinated. And I'm going to tell you what you did, Justin Trudeau. You brought everybody together. This country has never seen so much unity between the United States, Canada, and us. We've never seen anything like this. Thank you, Justin. What you meant for evil, God meant for good. Hallelujah.
Amen.
Sorry, I'm back. I had to get kids situated for bed.
Man, I
Wasn't
thought
that
you were
cool?
going. I thought you were going
I
out.
thought you were gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gone.
I thought you were going to listen to some Janet Jackson over there.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Yeah, that's after I'm done smoking. I'm taking a smoke break after a long day.
Oh, okay.
You're supposed to do that afterwards, just so you know.
No, before and after. Before and after. You got to think. I smoke more weed than Snoop Dogg.
No, you don't want to get accused of sexual assault and human trafficking like him.
What was that?
Snoop Dogg. Big old
Wow.
lawsuit.
I didn't hear about that.
Yep. The day after he took over Death Row Records, he had some lawsuits land in his lap. Sexual assault and human trafficking.
Oh, over the pornos he used to do and shit.
I don't know the details, but you know, I used to
I'm
be
gonna
on
have
the
to
road
check
with
into
Snoop
that.
Dogg, so I ain't surprised the way they roll.
Ellie, you over there timing people out again.
Bruh. Hey, this is a montage of the hashtag Freedom Convoy 2022 if you want to watch it.
Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see.
This is the time we've all been waiting for.
The sense of togetherness and pride and joy.
I said to my boys, we're going to Ottawa, we're going to be with our people, with our Canadians.
This is about every Canadian standing up for their families, for their future.
And we are all together, we are all Canadians, we are all trekkers.
We stand up for our people in Nunavut and all over Canada and the whole entire world and our children.
This is the sound of change.
When we've been there 10,000 years, bright shining as the sun. We've no less days to sing God's praise than when we first begun. Through many dangers, toils, and snares, we have already come. 'Twas grace that brought us safe thus far, and grace will lead us home.
Damn. Shit brings kind of a makes you got a heavy heart there for a minute, man. Shit.
Right.
Hit you in your feels, didn't it?
Oh yes, it did.
Got him.
Well,
That was good.
well, y'all. That's the show. So
That's
I'm
a good
closing it
ending.
down. 2 hours.
That was beautiful.
Happy Valentine's Day. Everybody on panel, Exiled, ASMR, Mr.
Eliza.
R. Wyatt. Mr. R. Wyatt showed up. Eliza, NC Tyrant Hunter, he went to bed. He did say goodnight to everybody. I don't know if y'all heard me tell you that.
Yep.
No, you know that ain't what he said. He said, "Fuck this shit, I'm out."
He didn't even do that. We were watching the
Yeah, he didn't
video
even do
when
it.
he rolled out.
Yeah, he must be Irish. He pulled an Irish exit, basically.
Right. I think he had to go hang with Mama, so that's okay. It's Valentine's Day, so we're gonna leave this one early, and we're gonna let you guys out of here because we want y'all to go spend time with your significant others. Thanks for showing up, all the people on panel. And it was awesome.
Thank you. And Farlap tried his best to get up here.
Yeah,
He was going to try to come in. Maybe next time.
I ain't got my I don't have my I am gonna leave you guys with something though. And then I'll say my final exits. But ASMR, Exiled, thanks for coming, and we'll catch you guys.
Peace.
Thanks.
I'm out, no thanks, don't mind me. I'ma just grab my stuff and leave. Excuse me, please. Fuck this shit, I'm out. Nope. Fuck this shit, I'm out. Alright then. I don't know what the fuck just happened, but I don't really care. I'ma get the fuck up out of here. Fuck this shit, I'm out.
Oh, that
Never
was the
gets
wrong
old.
one. That was the wrong one. Fuck me.
Yeah,
Hang
it
on.
was.
Here's
I was
the-
wondering why you didn't play the.
This shit, I'm out, no thanks, don't mind me. I'ma just grab my stuff and leave. Excuse me, please. Fuck this shit, I'm out. Nope. Fuck this shit, I'm out. Alright then. I don't know what the fuck just happened, but I don't really care. I'ma get the fuck up out of here. Fuck this shit, I'm out.
All right, guys.
There you go.
See you guys later.
All right.
Later.
Everyone, you have a good night. Thanks for coming. We appreciate each and every one of you guys. Be sure to hug your loved one. Make sure they know Happy Valentine's Day. And Toe, back over to you.
I thank everybody for coming in. I think we had a good night. We had a lot of good topics. Everything went pretty well. Had a little disruption from Mr. Aztec, but that's okay. He does have a right to have his voice. So
he added to the discussion. It's okay.
Right. Yeah. And like always, y'all, I wouldn't be here without all you guys. This little family that we have made together. Big Man Audits, Heather Holt, Road Dogs Media, American Justice. She fell out.
And thank you, M-Star, for allowing us to use your video.
Right. Thanks, M-Star. We love you. Everybody in chat, Show Me State, Howell, Ron. Thank you guys for showing up and being here. I love everybody, man. And like I said, it was a good show, man. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. And until Wednesday. Oh, Justice, I was waiting for you to come back so you could say your goodbyes. So if you want to come back into the stream, you're more than welcome. I'll wait a minute.
Hammer Time's in here.
Yeah.
And just so everybody knows, I just got word that as far as the trucker thing, Trudeau just declared martial law on Canada.
Oh, wow. Shit. Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Let me see you, Justice, real quick.
I got it.
All right, I got you. And American Justice is back, y'all. So I'm gonna end it with I love you guys, and over to you, American Justice.
Sorry, I can't. No, I refuse to be a part of. But anyway, thank you everybody who came and watched, and we appreciate each and every one of you.
All right, y'all. Well, at that, Heather, you got everything out?
I just want to thank everybody for watching. I appreciate your support. We appreciate you supporting the show. And good night.
And love you guys. We are.
Thank you, Judd.
Yeah. Thanks, Judd. All the mods. Yeah, I forgot the great mods out there. All you guys, we are the Road and Toe Show. This was the Valentine's edition. I am Toe for Life. My host, Road Dogs Media, and co-host, Big Man Audit, Heather Holt, American Justice of Texas. We love you guys. We out this bitch. Toodles.